This is the GV300s mini TV. It's super cute and retro, but is it any good? Let's take a look. Okay, so I found this on Amazon when I was endlessly scrolling and semi-catatonic in the middle of the night. So I had the brilliant idea that I needed this thing. After all, it does claim that there are 308 games. Let me back to happy time. What? The price is great. It's around $32 and it looks like there's a little coupon right now. However, I really couldn't find any stats. So right off the get-go, I knew not to expect a whole lot from this device. It's probably just going to be more cute than functional. It has one lithium-ion battery that charges it with a micro USB charger cord, and you can add extra AA batteries if you would like. There is one controller in the box that takes two AAA batteries. Alright, so let's unbox this thing. Here's the little box. It says bookshelf. I'm not sure what bookshelf means. Bookshelf retro TV. Comment below if you know what a bookshelf is, please. Oh my goodness. Look at how adorable this thing is. It is so tiny and cute. Look at this thing. Here's a size comparison next to a couple AA batteries, and yeah, you can see it's pretty much the width of two AA batteries. And here's my Miu Mini Plus with the 3.5-inch screen. So this has a 3-inch screen and the Miu Mini has a 3.5-inch screen. So you can see, I mean, it's not much smaller than the Miu Mini Plus. So on the back, you can see this is where the extra AA batteries go. And then we have, that's not a headset jack. There's the charging cable, and that is where the AV cable goes. All right, let's check out what's in the box. Here we have a TV antenna. Let's see where this thing goes. All right, let's take a look at the controller. It looks like an original NES controller. Oh, missing a screw. And I already installed batteries. It doesn't come with batteries, just so you guys know. On the front, we have a bunch of buttons. It's a little rattly, unfortunately. At least the TV doesn't have any rattle to it. The buttons aren't terrible. They're a little weird and kind of sink down convex. All the buttons are a little mushy, even the start and the select that you can see. The D-pad isn't terrible. It does angle down towards the middle. That's a little strange, but it's at least you know, pretty close to the original NES controller. And here is the micro USB cable that you have to charge. It does not come with a brick. The other cord is your AV cord on your TV, and it actually works. Spoiler alert. Just for kicks, let's take a look at the manual. Hey, look, it says bookshelf. Family Pocket Bookshelf Retro TV. This doesn't give you any sort of indication of anything at all. Alright, it's time to turn this thing on. I have to pause the background music because I think this is playing Yankee Doodle. Comment below. So the Y and the X look like they're super jump buttons. Also, it seems like there's a tiny bit of audio distortion. I don't know if that's picking up on the video or not, but it is semi-noticeable. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely there. Yeah. If you could hear that coin, it doesn't sound normal. Neither did the mushroom. Just slightly off. Alright, let's try a fighting game. Looks like this is the original Street Fighter. This will be fun. So I can't tell if there's an input lag or if, because of the quality of the buttons, that I'm just terrible at this. I'm not saying I'm super awesome at this game, but it doesn't seem like I can get anything in at all. Let's try a different game. Alright, let's try Millipede. Ooh, I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up, but the audio distortion is just terrible. This seems a little bit better than Street Fighter, but buttons aren't the greatest. Oh look, they have Fantasy Zone. I love this game. Yeah, the audio distortion, it's not so much that it's distorted, it's just that it sounds different, which could get a little annoying for some people. Since they don't have California games, I will do the Contra test with the D-pad. It's not wobbling too bad, so that's good. Doesn't seem like the character's jumping up. The diagonals aren't terrible either. That's promising. Okay, so here's something that I don't know if anybody noticed at the beginning, but there's Mario 6 and Mario 9. Let's see what both of these are. These are obviously homebrew games. Super Mario Bros. 6. What? I don't recognize this at all. There's a mouse and Mario. Apparently it's a murderous mouse. I don't even understand what's happening right now. There's carrots and a mouse. Homebrew games are funny. I mean, sometimes they're cute and weird, and you get something like this. Alright, here's Mario 9. I want everybody to pay attention. Comment below if you figure out which game this actually is. Do you see it yet? Do you understand? It took me a couple tries, I'll be honest. Okay, to spoil it, it looks, this is just me, but it looks like they've inserted Mario into Wonder Boy. I mean, Mario was just riding a skateboard, and there's bananas and crazy things. So, Mario Boy in Wonderland. I think I just created a new game. So, I ended up tearing this thing down because I wanted to see if I could add any ROMs to it. So, here's a sped up version of the Teardown because, you know, we don't need to see me go through all the screws. But one thing, you have to end up taking the screw out of the front. And I did not find anywhere where you can add ROMs. Okay, so just to show you, it does work on a TV, so that's kind of surprising. I just connected it and turned it on, and bam, it's working. So it doesn't seem like it's full screen, but that's okay. I'm actually surprised that it's working. Here's my new favorite game, Mario 9. This is great. Enough of that. Does anybody else love the title music? Alright, this has been fun, but let's wrap this up. So my final thoughts, I mean, it's small, it's cute, it's gimmicky. The look of it is just very neat. The price is only $32, so it's not that expensive. A little more than the Datafrog SF2000. The controller paired right out of the box. I was honestly not expecting the device to even turn on, let alone have the controller even work. It also connects to the TV. It connected to the TV with no issues. So that's a plus. And I don't know, maybe there's somebody out there that just adores Yankee Doodle and wants to use this as a music box. Probably not. The downside is the overall quality is a bit cheap. The buttons on the controller are weird, and it looks more or less like a toy, and it feels like a toy. The price, it isn't bad, but again, it's $32. So you're getting what you're paying for. If you're not finding this immediately adorable because you like small electronics or find this, just cute and you want to throw it on a shelf, you might be better spending your money on something else. There's a bizarre game list. There's no surprise to me that this device filled with homebrew random games that I went through. Some might find that appealing. Maybe you've always wanted to play Mario and Wonder Boy, the setting of Mario 9. But for the rest of us, you might be pretty disappointed on the games list. I couldn't find any Sega, for instance, so or anything else. So big thing also, and I was kind of disappointed, but it wasn't surprising to me, you can't add your own ROMs. This would have been a really cool feature, and actually would have just, made me give like 3 thumbs up on this thing, just because it's cheap, cute, and if you would have been able to load your ROMs, it would have been kind of cool and gimmicky. So, but you can't do that. So, oh well. And the also downside is the Yankee Doodle title music. This will forever be in my head. Forever. So, hopefully it's not in yours. Anyway, that's all for me. Until next time, stay awesome and play some games.